guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Noemi, and today I am going to talk about the book by Marie Kondo, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. And also she has a second book as well. I'm going to tell you what I got out of this book. I'm going to start with the first one. So the first thing that I really loved about her method, that she's going by category. If you declutter, for example, like the clothes, then she suggests to put all the clothes in one pile on your bed, and that's including the dirty laundry, everything. So that way you get to see the amount that you have, and once you're done with the clothes, that's when you move on to the next categories. The second thing that I learned from this book, that focus on what I need, not what I don't need. And I think it's so important because we get distracted by just always thinking, oh, what can we get rid of, what we don't need anymore, and it just kind of takes away the spot from the things that actually matter to us and important to us. So she taught me if I focus on that, I'm going to have an easier time to get a clear vision what I want to keep and what I need, and the rest of the things can be decluttered. The third thing that I learned from this book is to respect my things and the space I'm living in, because if you don't respect your things, that's kind of like a similar way you're not respecting yourself either. Because as soon as you start to respect yourself, you start to create a better environment for yourself as well, and that will make you feel better, and you are going to have less stress, and you are going to be able to make better choices, and that's just going to lead you to a happier life. The fourth thing that I learned from this book is to not to have a distraction and don't multitask while you declutter. I used to listen some audiobooks, or I like to talk on the phone with somebody while I was doing it, but I was kind of like running around in a circles and I didn't get to the point where I wanted to be. It wasn't as effective, so she suggests to eliminate all the distractions. So she suggests to do this in a full focus, and if you must listen to music, because I'm that way, I like to listen some music because it's very uplifting to me. So what I did, I choose a music that didn't have any singing in there. It was just a plain, not an elevator music, but it was like without any words in there singing, and just a very plain, relaxing music where you don't have to pay attention. The fifth thing that I would like to point out from this book is that the system that she applied, that means the folding. She has a very special way of folding, which I'm going to show you really soon how to do that. And also she likes to use boxes to organize them, and it works really well. We used to have a dresser, and I used this method. I had one drawer just for the short sleeves and the long sleeves, so it was really easy to categorize that way. But now we don't have a space for a dresser. However, I'm able to use her method in some areas, and I'm going to show you how. And I'm going to show you what kind of boxes I use, because I think I find a really good ones. So this is the things that I learned from this first book, and this is mainly talking about how she got to this point when she figured out this method. And also she talks about more in depth, like how to proceed holding up an item and just saying out if it sparks joy or not, and that way you can decide if you want to keep or not. So I really like this book for me to keep in the spirit while I was decluttering. And for this second book, it's called The Spark Joy, and what I liked about this book, that went into more specific, and it's more explains the how-to. So it's got pictures that shows how to do the actual folding. So this is more like the instruction to it. So for boxes, I find some of them at IKEA, and it's just a plain paper box, and I really love that fact that it's not plastic but it's made from paper. and they get all kinds of sizes. So this is perfect for my short sleeves and long sleeves, so I'm going to show you how I can fold them in there. And also they have a bigger size. My favorite one, I think that's supposed to be for either for Christmas ornaments or any other knickknacks, but I find it perfect for socks and underwears. So these are all socks, and the KonMari method is to not to roll up in a ball the socks because it will stretch them out, and it looks so nice. The other one that I find at IKEA is this organizer. It's very inexpensive, and you can just fold them flat, or if you want to use them you can just zip them and you got the box. And this is the size that I like to use for sweatshirts, so I'm going to show you both how to fold it in here. So the other idea I want to share with you guys, I've been using this method for as long as I can remember, like since I was 20 years old. I like to use the ironing board for folding, and the reason for that because it has some fabric on it, so it's not slippery as you would fold on the table. But I see a lot of people are folding on their bed, and I think it's just not very comfortable. At least for me, it's not very comfortable to bend over or just sit in that position for a long time. With the ironing board I can adjust to the height. So if you want to fold up your socks, I just pair them by on the side, and I fold it in half and I fold one more time. And I really like to do this folding to finish up on the side where I can see the upper part of the socks. I think it looks so much prettier than this side, and I can just fold it in there. So it's very simple and quick. So when you fold a t-shirt, just find on both sides where the sewing part is and just shake it a little bit. And I just put this box here just to give you a measurement, so you see that you have to go to that wideness. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you were able to grab something out for yourself from this video that you can use. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do this down below with the red button. You can just click on it, and if you tap the bell, you will get notifications as soon as I upload. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.